all you satellite loving internet face, whatever the heck's going on around here, dag nabbit. My name is Steve Pendarvis, and I got asked the question of what is a pendo? Well, back in junior high, my name Pendarvis got turned into 2 syllables, not 3, and that's where pendo came from. And also through some long research and stuff, the word pendo in Latin means high quality. So what we have here is some high quality surfboards. Pendoflex, you ask. Okay. A pendoflex is a tail that's been cut out almost to the bottom of the board down here. I'll try to go slower. And then it's backfilled with this foam so that you have something flush to stand on. Now the whole tail, I am going to move the board right now, but the whole tail will bend. I don't know if you can focus on my elbows maybe. You see where the board, if you can maybe pick that up on the film, that the board is bending right there. So a normal surfboard at about 20 inches or 18 inches right here would be, 2.25 plus inches thick. What I've done is that in the center here, it's like 3/4 of an inch thick, and on the sides, it's almost 0. There's barely enough foam that left there to actually hold the color. So that's kind of trying to give a brief thought on what pendoflex is. It's like a fiberflex skateboard on water. You bend it, you unweight it, and it flies. It displaces more constantly, dynamically, displacing water, and the boards go really a good 15-20% faster than a normal board that's just a hull skating through the water. I'm tapping more of the available energy moving towards the shore. That's a pendoflex. I could go on and on, but I'll just kind of talk about this board here right now. This is, I believe, about a 6'4". Let me get my paperwork. I'm moving too quick, sorry. This is a core made out of just foam, 6'5" fish blank. Is glassed with a 6'4" bottom and a 6'4" and 4 deck. Because I have the flex tail in them, and I take more of the foam out, I can afford to put more fiberglass on them and make them actually quite a bit stronger than a normal convex core board. This board is 6'4", 14 1/2, 21 1/8, and 15 1/2. It was inspired from when I was a little lad working with Skip Fry back in the early 70s, 68, 9, 70, 72, 3, and on. And this is one of my original templates that we used back then, although back then they were single fins. And back then it might have been a 16 nose and a 14 tail with 23/4. So it's been tweaked a little bit more new age to handle the tri-fin setup. But that's the inspiration for this board, is using one of my old templates for PB Surf Shop, which is where we are right now. That is now run by Randy, but back in the day, back when 69 or 70, I came over here to Pacific Beach Surf Shop, which is a block away now, that Bill Andrews was running, and I bought a surfboard, a 6'10", same color green, by the way. That's why I made this board, because I was sort of just having some fun reaching back to the past. A 6'10" Gypsy G&S, single fin. And that was my first board that I ever bought out of a surf shop. I think I might have been the only one I've bought since, for that matter, but that's just how I am. I make my own boards. Anyway, that's just part of that part of it, okay? But that's where the inspiration for this particular board comes from. And again, here's another way to sort of maybe show you how the pendoflex works. If I put it on the racks here, close to the tail, and put my pressure on the area where you normally stand, you may be able, maybe if you pan up to the nose, I'll give it a couple quick hits, and you can see the nose lifts like up to a half inch to an inch sometimes.
Oh yeah, yeah, there you go.
I know it's kind of hard to see, but that's kind of, it's not like a George Greeno flex tail where it's just twisting and bending and doing this. It's more like a torque tail where the applied energy, if the tail's cut down all the way like this and the fin is underneath, you got the fin and the rail doing this in unison. And that's where you get your applied, that's where you get all your extra drive and power out of tapping more of the available energy of the same wave going towards shore and spilling its guts out on the sand. It's really kind of cool. This is just possibly, I believe, a way to tap more of the available energy on a wave. It's really a lot of fun, and when you get on them and you do your bottom turns and you crank up to the top on them and you spring out of the turns like a skateboard on a ramp and stuff, it's just amazing the feeling you feel. When I trade with somebody in the water and ride their board so they can try my board, I'm on a slug. I mean, it's not a slug so much, but it's just like it's just a board. I get back on my board, whoa, okay, I got my gas pedal back, oh boy, here we go. Anyway, I'm trying to get a little pendulflex there, but if this helps at all, that's all. I make longboards, guns, eggs, everything on the road, you know. I have 3 more boards here in the store. Look, I'd like to go ahead and cover those right now.